I don't know what to do for an intro. It's Christmas Eve and we're reacting to some more Darwin Awards. Yay. Gonna keep this intro short because I don't really know what to say for it. Yeah, Darwin Awards, Christmas Eve. Yeah, I already ruined it because I don't even know why. Let's just jump right into it.
Jesus.
I got it on camera. I got that bitch on camera.
Yeah.
He almost died. Look at him.
You got that bitch on camera. What is up?
I can... Oh boy. Based on what the guy was saying, a near-death experience happened there. So... yeah, this is... Here we go. These are always interesting. Will you shut the hell up? Talking to my PS5 with the battery on my controller's being dumb. And by being dumb, I mean it's just empty.
YouTube mother lovers, welcome back to another episode of the Darwin Awards. One of the most requested series I do, and one of the most hated by the powers that be at YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Brandon Herrera, and as we say on the channel all the time, guns are awesome.
Yes, they are.
Idiots, on the other hand, are not.
True.
When you put the two of those things together, sometimes you get the winner of a Darwin Award.
Yes, you do.
The Darwin Award should be fairly self-explanatory. It's the fictional award.
Speaking of guns, I got my Christmas present early, and I got one. Yeah.
That you get when you remove yourself from the gene pool, particularly from something self-inflicted. Life goes on, and the fittest continue to survive. The real purpose of these videos is to show you guys, I guess, where they went wrong and kind of use it as an opportunity to teach gun safety.
Yeah.
My hope being potentially using this platform and entertainment as a way to save lives. And make some pretty off-color jokes.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, let's move on to
Yeah, also for some laughs at times, yeah. At times.
our first clip. It appears that Angry is not fucking around.
Please tell me there's only one in there, otherwise I can already tell that thing is going to bump fire like crazy and it is not going to be great. Oh my god. But considering it's here on a Darwin Award, we're probably going to get a bump fire from this. Oh my god. Is it going to bump fire? They're so going to bump fire. There's no way this hand cannon is not going to do that.
Around anymore.
I
This
wish I knew what type that was, but I don't know.
small gentleman is
Okay, so, yeah.
rocking a very large caliber revolver. Now he's on the Darwin Award, so we can predict what's happening next.
Bump fire. That's my guess anyways. Oh!
Yup.
Okay, no bump fire. I was wrong on that. Alright, I thought we were gonna get bump fire, but never mind. You know what? It's good we didn't get that, okay? Yeah.
The strategic hand placement of that guy who almost is like guaranteed knows what's gonna come next. Thankfully it looks like nobody was injured, but it's never a good thing for a gun to go flying out of someone's hands.
Yeah.
Especially the handgun where people try to catch it.
Yeah, hit him in the face a bit too.
That's how people get shot.
Yeah.
Now we've talked about this in Darwin Award.
Yeah, I'm really glad it didn't bump fire. I really, because like that could have gone wrong if it did, depending on where the second shot would go. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he was smart and only put one in. Maybe there was no chance of bump fire. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Awards in the past with those large caliber revolvers where people they lose control of it a little bit too much, you can actually accidentally pull the trigger again.
Yep,
You're essentially bump firing the revolver on accident.
Yeah.
And with the recoil out of control that way, you're not going to like where that revolver is pointing when you get your second or third round off. Hopefully they were following the rule we mentioned in our previous episode of only load one round in the gun if you don't know if the shooter can handle it or not. That way if they lose...
I would hope that's what they did, because that is a smart thing to do. Especially when you put a gun that big of a size in the hands of a small person. Because evidently it's going to go flying, apparently. It's not going to go well.
Control of the gun, or it's too much for them. They've only got one round in it. The damage is done. No opportunity for a stray gun to cause problems.
At least they're laughing.
I'll admit it's a pretty funny clip. Now our next clip is another staple of Darwin Awards. People shooting at explosives way too fucking close. There's the famous lawnmower guy. Of course, we had FPS Russia on here earlier. Kyle, no hard feelings. It was just a really fucking good clip. Pretty sure we've had a tannerite explosion in almost every episode, so I'm not going to disappoint. This video was sent in to me, aptly titled 50 pounds of tannerite far too close. Now I'm...
come, and 50 pounds? Oh my god. Like, just, and oh my god, again. Sometimes I will accidentally click my toggle buttons, and this is a very concerning image that we're gonna see later in the video. This is a very concerning thing. Anyway, back on the tannerite thing, like, are you serious? We got 50 pounds, like, have we just not learned from the one time, from the one gender reveal party someone did with 80 pounds of tannerite and caused a small-scale earthquake in, like, 1 to 2 states? Are we just trying to recreate that right now? Real thing, by the way. Real thing. Nobody was injured or anything, but, you know, still. Like, they launched it, and didn't they launch it in the quarry or something, too? I don't know. I don't remember the exact details of it. Just, oh, God. I remember some details, not every single detail, but it was just... Christ. I don't know it's not 80, but 50 is... We're getting close.
Ignore the fact that our targets on the 50-pound tub of tannerite are 2 mannequin heads.
Okay.
Seek therapy, I beg of you. See, the thing about tannerite is you set it off by shooting it, so you have to be at a distance where you feel comfortable hitting the target. Or you just want to be closer for shits and giggles. Which is where stuff like this happens.
Yeah, there won't be any giggling soon after, unless you unless, you know, you don't get hit, and then, you know, you just have those, like, laugh it off moments. Yeah.
Holy shit. And slow-mo?
Fuck!
Look at that fucking shockwave. Clearly it's kind of high humidity where...
Bro, he needed to get some distance with that. Like, holy shit, you were too close. Oh my god.
...is at, because you can see the pressure wave, like the vapor wave, that the pressure wave is causing. The way it's been explained to me before is that it's so high pressure for that instant that it's turning the water vapor in the air back into water for a moment as it goes out.
Lovely.
Now, these young lads ended up being okay, or at least as okay as they were beforehand, probably. But just a little bit closer and they could have started to experience some real issues. That's because the destruction from explosives doesn't just come from shrapnel. The thing that makes the shrapnel that's able to rip shit apart and send it flying really quick is that pressure created by the explosive. It's the gas rapidly expanding outward in such a violent way that it's able to rip through solid objects. Now, to remind you how much tannerite we're dealing with, it's 50 pounds. The individually packaged stuff that they sell in the stores that'll blow up, small shit, that's 1 pound. This is 50 times more powerful than that. Anything more, and you need a federal explosives license. Thankfully, it seems like there's no harm done to these guys, and hopefully they...
Oh, really? You can so 50's the max then? Jesus Christ. Or 50's the max without a federal license, I guess, then, yeah.
They learned that, explosions are pretty fucking cool, but there's no shame in being safe about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't get that cool.
Being safe don't hurt, okay? It's kind of the whole point, So, let's have fun and, not get hurt. That'd be nice, I'd rather not catch a trip to the hospital,
Cool-ass Instagram post if you fucking die. Now, speaking of being too close to explosives, this next clip I have no context for. In fact, the only version I have is literally a meme. Now, this looks like a soldier somewhere in the Middle East with what appears to be a door-breaching charge. Video's not that great quality, it's really hard to tell what we're actually looking at. I mean the charge. That is a human soldier. Now let's all watch the slow motion together as to why you probably want to stand off to the side of something like this and not directly in front of it.
Alright, yeah.
Boom.
Oh!
That is the definition of a close call. Holy shit, let's see that again.
Yeah, replay that.
That is moving.
Jesus Christ, this is like an actual movie explosion where you just stand that close and nothing happens to you. You're just all good. The only thing that would make it 100% a movie explosion is if you were looking away from it, and it was going up behind you, and there you go.
It's so fucking fast for this to be slow motion. I can't help but laugh because the only version of this I have is no shit set to Smash Mouth. In an attempt not to get copyright struck, Delance, can you play
Are you serious? Sorry, that's hilarious.
a 1 second snippet of that?
Somebody.
Which is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it's terrifying, but this... fucking Smash Mouth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Smash Mouth bit on that is just hilarious. Oh my god.
It doesn't seem like there's anything solid in there. It seems like it's either, you know, some sort of cardboard or you know, particle board, something like that. Still, explosives are scary.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Somebody.
But Brandon, you may say, we haven't really had.
I gotta play again, Rick. Come on. Oh man, that's too funny, man. Just playing this Smash Mouth to it.
Anything too close to a Darwin Award winner yet? Yeah, hold on, we're getting there. This next guy comes pretty fucking close. Now for this next clip, we have a very snappily dressed gentleman who I believe is trying to work on his street cred.
Okay, Trey. Who gonna die today?
Don't do it. See this?
Don't kill yourself that dirty 38.
He was already holding a gun whenever RZ were about to get there.
No, we had to bleep that due to YouTube policy guidelines, but there's already some nefarious plans for this revolver that's now in play. Also, I'm not sure what the green rag is all about.
I wish I could go back to the exact image I got to on accident, because to me it looked like he was holding like an AR or something, Jesus. But that's probably just my eyes being friggin' stupid.
He might be getting into his St. Patrick's Day spirit a little bit. I mean,
Maybe.
he looks like he could be Irish.
Russian roulette.
Maybe. No.
Jesus.
I got it on camera. I got that bitch on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Woo! Ah, Christ. Alright, so it appears that this gentleman right here is in need of some gun safety, evidently, because Jesus fuck, man. Like, good lordy. Like...
He almost died. Look at him.
You got that bitch on camera.
Look at his face. You ain't no real nigga. Stupid goofy ass.
Jesus Christ, just being roasted by your fucking...
You know, he deserves that too. He deserves to be roasted after doing that dumb shit too. So roast away, man. Roast away. He deserves that for doing that dumb shit. Like, I'm glad he's not hurt, but god damn it, he was being stupid, and he deserves to get roasted for that shit. All right, you do. That's just how it is. Cause Jesus Christ.
Good friend. You can see that look on his face, though. That is the look of a man who came very, very, very close to accidentally...
Yeah, like, he ain't gonna forget about this. He's never gonna forget about this.
Ventilating his own skull. I love how his friend immediately just goes into roasting him, too.
I got that bitch on camera. He almost died.
This is why we don't fuck around playing Russian roulette, kids. Yeah. There is no winning Russian roulette.
Exactly.
There's only winning a Darwin Award. Yeah. Also, rip whoever's in the apartment above him. Totally just sailed around in a resident.
Yeah, let's pray no one got hit by that. Yeah. Let's just pray that just missed everyone, yeah. Maybe got stuck in the roof somewhere, maybe. Best case scenario, man. Worst case scenario, go up, 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 and down, 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 and hit someone. Or go up and hit someone.
Apartment building.
Pray that didn't happen. Yeah.
Did he not check that it would... Never mind. So
Yeah,
as far as the...
No, evidently he didn't check whether it was loaded or if safety's on. If he even knows about the safety. Who knows? I don't know.
Basic rules of gun safety. Know your target and what's behind it.
Yeah.
Treat every gun as if it's loaded. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot, and never point a gun at anything you're not willing to destroy.
Exactly.
If you want to be technical, I think he just violated all 4 of these rules.
Yeah.
And it almost cost him a trip to the morgue.
Yeah.
Come here. Hey, puppy.
Hey, puppy!
How you doing? Oh, right in the face. Yep, thank you. Good girl. It's okay, I'm not making fun of the ATF in this video. You're safe. You're good. Okay, that's gotta work. Now, a common thing I hear about these Darwin Award videos is that they give people anxiety, like these clips stress them out. Well, if that's the case, next time you watch a Darwin...
Yeah, they do at times, but yeah, they do, but we also tend to find entertainment out of it too at times, so yeah.
Awards video, you might want to have a can of Canadips CBD with you. Canadips now has their best flavor yet. Clean peaches. Is it? Clean peach, excuse me. Combining the southern juice of a Georgia peach with the water-soluble technology of Canadips CBD. If you know me, I'm definitely a fan of some nice peaches. And at the end of the day, it is just CBD, so it's totally cool for gun guys like us without having to worry about ending up a prohibited person. They're an awesome sponsor of the channel. We appreciate them, so if you want to head over to CanadipsCBD.com, they've got a special promo. If you want to take advantage of the Peach Pack, God, there's so many ass jokes to make here, you can get 30% off using the code GUNS. Yes, it appears they do know my audience. The code GUNS. That's 3 cans of the new peach flavor plus an unreleased green and gold snapback for just 35 bucks. Real talk, the Canadips guys are actually, they've got a pretty cool brand and they've been really cool to work with. So we like to keep our good sponsors happy. So of course I'll leave the links down in the description and the pinned comment if you want to check them out. Remember, use the code GUNS, you get 30% off. Thanks again to Canadips for sponsoring the video, and now back to some crazy shit. Now, these next 2 videos are from the current Slavic heavyweight match going on between Russia and Ukraine. It's a crazy situation going on over there, but it's not made any less crazy by some of these Darwin Award candidates. Now, for example, what would you do if you saw that a rocket landed in the middle of the road and somehow, by the grace of God, didn't go off?
Run and take cover? Yeah? That's what they're gonna do, right? Right? They're not gonna go towards it, right?
If your answer is run up and kick it, well, you're like these.
Someone got a death wish?
Guys. That is unexploded ordnance in the middle of the street.
And they're just kicking it? Bro, it's just like report it. Like it looks like they're just in the sit. I thought it'd be like active duty members or something. Report that to like the authorities or something. What the heck? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know what else to say about this. Just.
They're just actively fucking with it.
Yeah.
Now this video, of course, has been making rounds on social media, but I felt the need to comment on it. It's embarrassing. I feel like I have to. Unexploded ordnance means that there is still an explosive inside of it. Just because it didn't go off doesn't mean that it can't.
Exactly.
The shit people do for Snapchat clout.
For real.
Now this video you might have already seen, and if not, oh boy. There's typically a rule about fucking with landmines.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't.
Yeah.
But this guy, upon seeing a landmine in the middle of the road, decided to take matters into
What is he
doing? His own hands. Picks it up out of the middle of the fucking road and carries it off into the woods. Jesus Christ. Now there's a couple things about this video that I'd like to point out. One,
I really hope he knows what he's doing. Like, I hope he's like some experienced, like, military dude who knows what he's doing. I really hope that's the case here. Otherwise, I'm just like, why? What are you doing?
look at the state of this man's cigarette. It looks to be pretty fresh, which I'm inventing a story in my own mind that may have happened, where he decided before he picked up a live landmine, you know what, fuck it, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out with a cigarette. Hey, Ivan, got an extra cig? You're probably better off going out with a cig in your mouth than what they'd call it in England. What makes this video crazier is I know a lot of landmines, maybe not this one in particular, I'm not sure what that is. A lot of landmines, though, have anti-vibration sensors. Meaning that if people try to fuck with them, or a tank is, rolling, not quite on it, but next to it, they will still go off. You know what? I refuse to even call this a fucking Darwin Award. This guy's just got balls of steel. Yeah. He might be dumb. He might be brave.
Both, maybe.
He's possibly both. Yeah. But holy shit, man. The only thing
probably both, considering the cigar. It's a cigarette. And I'm going with both because of that whole thing.
Concerning about this is we don't really see the end of the video. So.
Oh, lovely.
Hopefully this worked out okay.
So, yeah, hopefully, because now we... I was hoping we'd know, but now we don't know. So there's a good possibility that could have just set off and just obliterated him. Hopefully that's not the case.
Now this next clip is what appears to be a police shooting range in either Russia or one of those Eastern European countries. The reason I say this is this fine madam has a Makarov, a weapon of which I'm not shy about saying I'm quite the fan. What they lack in Mostoppin power, they more than make up for in just being sexy guns. But our eyes in this clip should be on the female officer. Now, I'm gonna preface this next bit by saying I'm sure there are plenty of amazing women in law enforcement all around the globe. Female cops who know the difference between, for example, a Glock and a taser. But let's see how this goes. So she's loading ammunition, and desk pops immediately into the desk.
Go back. I want to see. How did she grab it?
So she's
It's hard to. Let me move myself over here a bit. I'm gonna get closer to Brandon. Go back. I want to say. I think she grabbed it, lit their finger
blocking a
right
taser.
on the trigger.
But let's see how this goes. So she's.
Yep. See it right there. She put her finger directly on the trigger while picking it up. Yep. And that's how we got there, of course. Then again, I guess I should have figured that from what happened now.
Loading ammunition, and
Yep.
desk pops immediately into the desk. Oh, wow. Like, she actually did a desk pop. Like, not popping from the desk, but popping
the desk.
into... That's impressive. A feat rivaled only by Twitch streamers.
Yep.
So she clearly had one in the pipe and didn't realize that, you know, because she had the magazine out of the gun could still go off.
Yeah.
It's a negligent discharge, not too special, but I just had to include this clip after what happens next. So you see here, everybody's holding their ears. Somebody comes over to investigate what the fuck just happened. Unfortunately, she has her Makarov on a lanyard, so when she walks away, drags the gun behind her. Thankfully, this officer comes in and, you know, tells her you're being kind of a fucking tool.
Yeah.
I don't understand the need to leave
Jesus Christ.
the gun, like, immediately. Just, like, walk away from it. Considering, you know, the gun's fine. The gun didn't do anything wrong. The gun did exactly what it was designed to do.
Yeah.
It went off when the trigger was
That's
pulled.
the idiot using
But yeah, having a negligent discharge and then dragging your gun around the office
negligent discharge followed by an almost another one. Yeah.
loosely on a bungee, not a great call.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it appears the only injury is pride. Yeah. I'm sure plenty of people right now are
Possibly an eardrum, considering the other lady who was holding her ear.
disappointed. Oh, nobody's died in a graphic fashion yet. For one, if you're looking for snuff films, YouTube might not be the place to do
Yeah, you might want to go to Live Leak for that. No.
it. Secondly, as we've pointed out before, there are multiple ways to win a Darwin Award. You don't necessarily have to die. Just remove yourself from the gene pool. Just like the point gun at Venus trend that we talked about in a prior episode. Which, now that rockets are freely floating around certain parts,
Forgot about that whole thing entirely. That actually pissed me off. That really did.
parts of the world has gotten a little more extreme.
Bro!
But again, while we have had real Darwin
No, it didn't actually blow up. I caught the edit this time, okay? I know I missed it, the one Darwin award reaction I did where I couldn't tell with the one. Just thought I'd throw that out there for anyone who remembers that. But still, just... Christ.
award winners on the show before. The big opportunity here is just to talk about gun safety and whatnot while looking at some really fucking anxiety-inducing cringe clips. But don't worry, the best is yet to come.
Oh, lovely.
Now, this next clip I can only describe as an accident with Mexican shotgun fishing. It appears to be two...
You mean redneck fishing? That's... Okay. That's pretty much redneck fishing. Fishing with a gun.
Hispanic men fishing with a shotgun. Now he's got the barrel in the water. And if you've ever seen Looney Tunes, you saw where this is going. Yeah, go ahead, flag your friend while you're at it. Did you see the end of that shotgun barrel? It cartoonishly splayed open.
Yeah, just go back.
And if you've ever seen... Now he's got the barrel in the water.
Yeah, let me move out of the way so y'all can see it.
And if you've ever seen Looney Tunes, you saw where this is going.
Somewhat.
Yeah, go ahead, flag your friend while you're at it. Did you see the end of that shotgun
Yes,
barrel?
I did.
It cartoonishly splayed open. This is because of overpressure. See, guns can fire underwater, but that really only works if they're fully submerged. You see, when you just have the end of the gun in the water, then you have a very big mismatch of pressures going on. When that pressure gets too great, things take the path of least resistance. In this case,
And now we got a broken barrel.
the gun. Didn't end up badly in this case, but Kentucky Ballistics has showed us what happens when sometimes you overload pressures on a firearm. Big difference in pressure between 50 BMG and a 12 gauge, but still,
Yeah.
you want to avoid trying this one
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
Although shotgun fishing sounds kind of fun. Just make sure you do it above the water.
Yeah. Yeah, I am curious. How does that actually happen? The closest to seeing that have happened is where that one video where the dude's on the boat with the shotgun and the fish jumps out of the water and he just pops that thing midair and everything. And I'm just like, I'm just curious, what happens after that? Like, do you just pick up the remains of it too? You just, because like I imagine, you know, you want to make some use of it, you know, but I don't know how it works. All I know is that you're doing it with a gun. All I know is that you're trying to shoot the fish with a gun, and that's it.
Now, before we move on to our next one, I will warn you, while it's not terribly graphic, your mind can kind of go places and fill in the gaps of what happened, and it shows what happened. We'll probably have to censor a little bit of it just because YouTube's weird about that, but it's really, it's more of the implication. You'll understand. So this one is from a celebration in Mexico a few weeks ago. There's some...
Why do we have cannons? Why do we have cannons? Why? Why do we have cannons? I just oh my god. I really hope the audio isn't so scuffed in this, because I just realized that, I don't know how I didn't realize this sooner, but my mic was like all the way over here on my desk this whole video, and now I gotta check the audio of this. I might have to increase my audio throughout this video, depending on how it sounds. I hope it sounds fine. I mean, I've been away from my mic before and it sounded pretty fine, but I was also facing towards it and not having it on my left. So, I guess I'll have to see how that'll go.
Carnival festivities going on involving cannons when one of the cannons apparently does not go off. So this gentleman comes up and tries to help his buddy out and figure out, okay, what's wrong with the cannon by moving it. Not the biggest deal in the world, but the problem is how he goes about it. So let's see how this unfolds. So he walks up to come rotate the cannon.
Please do not. He's already got his hand in front of it. I was gonna say, please don't put your head in front of it. Having your hand in front of it's not too great either.
And puts his hand directly over the board.
Yeah, he ain't doing good.
That's hard to watch. When it comes to working on a cannon, there's certain things you absolutely do not do.
Like putting any part of your body in front of it, because yikes, you'll end up like this dude who's probably missing a left hand.
Putting your hand over the muzzle of a loaded cannon is one of those things. Yeah. Even the guys that are loading the cannon, like the dudes with the ramrod or whatever, you kind of want to be his hand.
I'm just glad it was his hand and not his head, because that's what I thought it was going to be. I thought he was going to put his head in front of it. Thankfully that did not happen, but this still isn't great either, but I'd rather have a lost hand than, you know, losing half my fucking head, okay? So, yeah.
Hands off as you can, just in case whatever's in that cannon decides it wants to violently come out. You want to preserve as much of your hand as possible. No putting your entire hand over the bore. Now, since this was like a celebration kind of thing, there was a very, very, very low chance that there was actually a projectile in this cannon at all. Doesn't really matter in this case, because even if it's just shooting a blank, it's, you know, a celebratory load of gunpowder.
Evidently, regardless, evidently the dude is hurt and not fine.
You know, lots of smoke, fire, all that good stuff. When you're shooting a blank, but you cover the bore, your hand becomes the projectile. And I've got a decent bit of experience with cannons, given that I've been doing stuff with them for over 10 years now. I also own a small cannon, and we even did a cannon video with Mr. Beast. So that in mind, I can confidently tell you that what we just saw there is close to a worst case scenario. You can even say that his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's blood on his sombrero already.
Yeah.
Hand spaghetti. Yeah, I already know I'm going to hell. It's if you thought it was...
I'm going to hell for laughing at it. That was good, though, man. Oh, Christ.
A little funny. I'll save you a seat. I am happy to know that, despite the loss of a few digits, this guy did end up being as okay as you can be. Yeah. But it ends up being a great teachable moment, not just for cannons, but also for any sort of explosive, pyrotechnic, and firearms.
Yeah.
Beware.
Just, you know... Just don't put any of your body part in front of it. Yeah.
Of the
because, you know, like what, you know, like one of the rules earlier, treat every gun like it's loaded. Yeah, there you go. Treat it like it's loaded, and Yeah, and your hand's in front of it. You don't want your hand in front of it or any body part in front of it when, you know, it's loaded. Yeah. So, yeah, there.
That's
or
where
at all, really.
the bad stuff happens. So if you don't, you might end up like a friend here who came to celebrate Cinco de Mayo and left with 0 de mano.
Yeah.
Which I believe makes him our first ever reverse Darwin Award winner. Thanks to a brief moment of stupidity with gun safety, this man is going to have to get laid from now on because he is never jerking off again. Now, I'll take this second to remind you, if you think you've got a good clip for the Darwin Awards, be sure to
Wait, but wasn't it his left hand, though? I think yeah, that was his left hand, so he can still do it. It's just, he's just going to have trouble holding up the phone.
You know, go ahead and send me a message or put it over on the Reddit, r/brandonherrera.
Oh.
It's misspelled on purpose. I know we've lost the first one because, well, Russ. If there's anything you'd like to add that maybe I forgot or missed, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And if you'd like...
if it's still up, though, considering how Reddit is, I wouldn't bet on it.
To learn something from this video, be sure to please subscribe, because I feel like you and I have bonded now over this. And yeah, guys, we got some crazy content coming for you guys in the next few videos. Some stuff that you guys have been waiting on for a long time, I know. Anyhow, I appreciate you guys staying to the end of the video, and as always, I'll see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks.
Is my obsession to make the perfect weapon, like Rasputin's rise to the top.
Great video. I want to hear the outtakes.
When you put the two of those things together and get the, the peanut butter and the jelly and the peanut butter.
It sounds nice, at least.
Line. When you put the two of those... I don't know what to do with my hands.
Just give it a sec. He'll get it.
God damn it, the fucking dog. Not my dog. Neighbor's dog. Susan, I will call the ATF.
Okay. Yeah, we're reacting to this at one point. It's coming. Oh, that was a fun, that was a good episode of the Darwin Awards. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, as well as getting traumatized a bit too. Yeah, I know we all are. Yeah. If you did enjoy it, go check out the original and go support Brandon Herrera. Him and the original video will be linked in the description below. And while you're at it, consider giving this channel a like and subscribe while you're at it too. I really appreciate it and it helps a lot. And turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Have a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.